What is worship? Well, sometimes when things are going well, you might think that worship is, okay, I've got to pay attention to a few details. Make sure I get my prayers, my devotional study. That time of worship seems to be a little bit warm and cozy because life just seems to be humming along. But what is worship when there are troubles in your life? And that there's plenty to be worried about? Well, what we find happening is worship can be where there is a certain needs as you design what that worship might be. It might be a song of praise. It might be a cry for justice, or could even be a call for action. It comes to the words that we hear in our liturgy, but also that we hear coming out of the mouths of the 10 lepers in Luke 17. Lord, have mercy. That truly is a cry of worship. So what happens when you hear those words, Lord, have mercy? What you probably encounter is a face of adversity. You stare at that face eye to eye as you look at the troubles in your life. And you see real human need, whether it be your own or somebody else who is struggling through that situation. But it seems that the person that is in that place of adversity or of human need, they feel like a stranger. They feel like a stranger from you, and they feel like a stranger from God. It's sort of like what happened to the 10 lepers, that as we hear in that story, they were 10 men who were stuck between two regions. Have you ever been in that place where you felt like you were stuck between two places and you just couldn't seem to get out? And when you experience that kind of turmoil and trouble in your life, what happens too often is that you see things as you are. You can't get any other perspective than from your own place. You can't see outside looking in. As they say, you can't see the forest for the trees. And so what ends up happening is you feel like you're kept at a distance by your bleak circumstance. Somehow it's keeping you apart from the right solution, from being connected to the right people, from experiencing what God could possibly do. And you're in that frustrating place where you expect little or nothing to happen. And in your mind, all you can think is that you can't change the facts. You're not like everyone else. In fact, you feel like you're less than everyone else. And that's exactly the place where the law stands. And as the law stands, it seems to isolate you from the solution, isolate you from the people who want to surround you during that time of trouble, and it seems to isolate you from God. That's the first take. Next, take two.